If you're going camping and you're looking for a fun, easy way to cook around the campfire, you should try Hobo meals, or AKA tinfoil meals. These are so fun to make. They're simple. You can toss anything you want in there, put it in the fire, and you come out with something delicious. Today I have a dinner and dessert to show you guys how to cook. So we're gonna chop this up. We got our fire going. Let's do this. The first thing you're gonna get is heavy duty tinfoil. Don't get the cheap stuff. Don't get the light stuff. Heavy duty. We're gonna lay that out right here. And we're gonna take some butter, kind of spread it. For this meal, I've got some carrots, potatoes, onion, garlic, and some hamburger meat. You can throw anything you want into these things. It doesn't matter, pick your poison, put it in the meal. So I'm gonna chop up the carrots first. This is so simple, especially if I'm cooking it, guys. The potatoes you really don't even need to cut. These are small enough, but if you have a big potato you're chopping, cut it in fairly large size pieces so it doesn't get all mushy in your tin-foil. So these can just whoop, go on there. This is my kind of cooking. I didn't have to do anything with that. That's it. Got an onion. Another great idea too, if you're camping and you're trying to save space, pre-cut all of this up, put it in Ziploc bags, and carry it to the campsite like that. Okay, now I'm gonna peel some garlic. I can never have too much garlic in anything that I cook, so put as much as you want in there. Last thing I'm gonna throw in there is the hamburger meat. Ground. Like I said, this is not rocket science. You can just throw it in there, ball it up, do whatever you want. Now I'm gonna put salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and a little bit more butter for my seasonings. So everything's in the tin foil. Now we're gonna give it a good seal by folding this up and then coming from the top. Make sure that the steam and all these juices get in there. You wanna make sure that you're not putting a ton of air in there too though, so make sure it's good and squished. Now you gotta get a second piece of tin foil and we're gonna flip this upside down where you put your crease and seal it again. All right, there you have it. There is your dinner meal ready to throw in the fire. Now let's do the dessert. So for dessert, we're gonna make cinnamon sugar apples. This is really easy to make. You just chop it up, put your sugar, your cinnamon, some butter, put it on the tin foil. So sliced up the apples, gonna throw them in the tin foil just like we did with this one. Put a bunch of butter. I've kind of chopped this up, diced it. Put it in here. Got some cinnamon. Okay, put ever how much cinnamon you want on there. I like a lot of cinnamon. And we're gonna put some brown sugar on it. Fold it up. Get the air out. Second piece of tin foil, flip it over, put it down, and reseal. Let's go throw them on the fire. So we've been letting this fire burn for about 45 minutes to an hour. Got some really nice hot coals going in the center, and we're gonna spread those out and put the meal on it. Now, depending on how big the meals are that you made, the pocket size is gonna matter because it's gonna determine how long you cook it. Another factor is how hot your coals are. Another tip is if you have enough coals, you can place them on the top instead of rotating them every 10 to 15 minutes like we're gonna do. So we're gonna flip it. Be careful, don't poke holes into your bag. Actually, let's do this one first. I hear it sizzling. It is sizzling, which means it is delicious. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. Let's pull these bad boys off. All right, first up is our dinner. I'm just gonna poke the bag open. Oh my gosh, this looks delicious. Look at that. Yum. Let's give this a taste test. Dun, dun, dun. It's hot. It really is though. So this turned out fantastic. Now let's open up the apples. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like sugar. Look at that. Cinnamon sugar apple. You can't tell me that if you roll up to your campsite and you start cooking this, you're gonna get the seal of approval from your friends. Let's do the taste test. This time I'm gonna let it cool off, for sure. That's good. Tastes like cinnamon apples, and it was super fun and easy to make. Delicious, there you go. All right guys, let us know if you've ever tried to cook this way on a campfire before, and if you have any great recipes, share them in the comments below. I'm Abby Casey, and I'm outside with Outsider.